Something I'm curious about is the framework or the construct for this record, the Looms and Legends, yeah, framework. And I'm wondering if you could explain and talk a little bit about, what that means beyond just a title. What were you thinking about conceptually with Looms and Legends?
I should admit that the title kind of came, I did the recording and then I was like, so what's this called? But I realized there's a kind of interesting binary going on in my solo work where there are some pieces which are really about a sonic fabric where I am trying to overcome, we should say, the traditional role of a wind instrument, playing single notes, playing lines through the personal sonic language I've developed to where there really is a kind of polyphonic approach. And with techniques like circular breathing, it's not limited to the usual spacing, and things can happen. I can create a sonic fabric, and that's looms. That's the idea of a fabric where I'm trying to put the listener into a certain world, much in the way that a solo piano, like a Bach's solo prelude, where it's just constant notes, but there's a movement of harmony, of course, equal tempered harmony in Bach's case, my special strange microtonal relationships in mind, but where the listener is kind of in this environment where I'm not telling a direct narrative. I'm not telling a story. And then contrasted to some other pieces on the record, I am trying to tell a story. And in this, I'm much more, in terms of mentors, following up. The first fellow as I say, went to Europe with was Anthony Braxton, who, like in four alto, plays four record sides of all just narrative single note lines. And of course, that is what these instruments were originally designed to do. So I'm trying to, in some of the other pieces, that you could make your own decisions of which pieces are which. I think it's not so hard to tell.
Hmm.
I'm making melodic statements, whether it be theme and variations or whatever it is. I'm taking you on a line. I'm kind of leading you down a path that's more direct, as opposed to the other looms where I'm trying to put you in a landscape and kind of let you look around in your own, however you may do that. You could focus on what's happening up high. You could focus on what's happening down low. You could focus on the general tone color. There's different kinds of foci in that. Whereas if you're playing a melodic line, there's a single element to focus on it at a time.